So a few weeks ago, I posted a video about the comic book that I never finished. What I have here is the comic book that I never finished. And kind of in doing that video, I thought that I would be putting a bookend, or at least just closing a chapter on this project that I never finished, in hopes that it would do something, allow me in some way, shape, or form to move on from it. But that video did, I think, quite the opposite. I have spent so much time over the past year or two developing a discipline in which I finish what I start, and most importantly, the idea to just simply show up and just do what you gotta do no matter what and not be a perfectionist. And upon reflecting on this end of the year and what I've accomplished this year and going forward into the next, I just couldn't, for some reason, shake the idea of, I'm gonna finish this, and I'm gonna finish it this week. So what I have before me is a stack of the finished pages for the book and then the unfinished penciled pages. And I stopped halfway through what I believe is the second to last page, so I just have to really ink these. So over the next 48 hours, I'm going to attempt to finish the rest of this, and then by the end of this week, I'm going to try and attempt to have every single one of these pages online to view in its entirety. At this point, I don't know if it'll happen. All I know is that I'm going to desperately try, and I'm making myself 100% accountable by making this video and posting it online to see if I can do this. And somewhere in here is the notebook that has the script that I wrote for this comic. Look at this little dude. Wow, what a handsome little man. Aha! The Dear Sailor script. So, I have paper, I have ink, an assortment of brushes, eraser, pencil, paper towels, water. Right. And so, it begins. So the first panel is coming out a little rough. It's been a long time since I've done this, and I think I just have to kind of get myself back in that mentality of just doing and giving myself permission to fuck up. That doing this and attempting to have done this is going to amount to more than obsessing over what's not working. So I just have to be patient. It's nearly 4 o'clock and I've only done 3 pages. And that is making me extremely nervous as to whether or not I'm actually gonna be able to do this by Friday and have it uploaded and online and all of that jazz. I don't know if it's just because I haven't done this in a while or that I'm rusty. I'm just working a little slower than I usually do, but I do believe that as every page goes on, I'm working a little faster and kind of figuring out what it is I need to do to cut time. So I think it's only gonna get better from here. And I have faith that I'm going to do this. It's 5:40 in the AM, getting a much earlier start than I did yesterday. Here we go. So we're in day 2 of the process. Those are the pages that I've done so far. This is the one that I'm working on currently. We still have a lot to go. And something that I'm starting to get used to is that it's been a long time since I've done this, and I'm starting to get less meticulous and less obsessive and a little bit more intuitive about what I'm doing, and just acknowledging that I just need to get this done. That no matter what, this needs to get done. Usually when I'm creating or working from home, that usually entails a tremendous amount of pacing and window looking and thinking. Something I was just thinking about was maybe I don't need to release this all on Friday. Maybe I can release it in parts. I still want to finish this week, but maybe now I'm thinking it'd be better to lead up to a release to it now that seeing it being done is becoming more of a reality. So it's currently 2:47 and I'm in a dilemma on where I might have to stop working on this to go shoot some client work because it's actually a pretty sunny day and the work that needs to be done requires a sunny day, which there hasn't been many in Rochester. I still have possibly 4 more pages to go, and this is the end of the first 2 days of attempting this. But for what it's worth, I'm happy with where I got. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I love this page, but I sort of feel like it's a spoiler, so I'm not gonna show that. I've gotten a bunch more pages done. One is on the way. I think at this point, if I don't finish it this week, I'm gonna have something online Friday. I have to, in some way, start putting it out, even if it's in chapters, into the universe, and just prove to myself that I can do this, that I can get this done. And one last thing that I kind of keep reminding myself is about like the idea of quantity versus quality. And though people believe that you want quality products, it's also said and kind of, I believe this as well, that you can't possibly understand quality without creating a mass quantity of things. The point is that I need to just get this done. I feel like I've been repeating myself this entire 2 days, but I just need to get this done. So consider this the end of part 1, and it will be continued on Friday, December 21st. See you there.